Before the wiring was installed into the studio, I made sure that the electricians were aware of the demands of the equipment I was using and or planning to use. So I wrote down all the equipment and their specifications that would be used in the studio. I made sure that the electricians understood that this equipment would be running simultaneously and for hours on end. Not only that, I would be using an air conditioner and the lighting had to be taken into consideration as well. Due to the amount of power that will be drawn in the studio, it was decided that I'll need a heavier gauge wire to feed the shed and would run multiple lines throughout the studio, so there was no way I would overload the circuit. A Daikin air conditioner was installed on the back wall of the control room, and I had 28 power points installed throughout the studio, 16 of which are under the studio desk and are on separate lines. LED downlights were also installed into each room, and an extractor fan was also wired in. I decided to place the lights to the control room, live room and vocal booth on dimmers. The live room and vocal booth dimmers can be controlled from the mixing position, and the control room dimmers are next to the main entry door. You enter the door through the control room, so I can easily monitor the light in any of the main recording spaces. This is particularly useful if a vocalist is in the vocal booth and doesn't want to see the people in the control room. I can easily dim the control room lights so they can't see anyone. It's all about making the musicians comfortable so you can get the best out of them. This allows for many possibilities, and it has proven to be handy when recording video throughout the studio as well. The only light that wasn't placed on a dimmer is in the ISO booth. This space doesn't get used very often. The switch for this light is located in the control room along with the switch for the extractor fan. With the exception of some spare power points in each room to plug in amps, etc., everything else is conveniently located and controlled from the control room.